Check it out. I want to show you something. Right this way. This is my brand new bucket of rust. This is a 1960s era vintage horse trailer, dual horse trailer. And in the near future, this thing is going to be turned into a mobile sauna by yours truly. So this old rusty trailer is going to get a complete makeover, and I'm going to turn it into a big old production and make a movie called Sauna Trailer. So stay tuned for that. While I'm tempted to talk about saunas in this video, I'm not going to. I'm going to stay on task. And the task at hand is actually this brand new bad boy. This is a Trax Power Dolly, and this is essentially an automated trailer mover. This is the TX6000. And what this piece of equipment will allow me to do is it will allow me to move the trailer without the use of a vehicle. And so in this video, I want to test out this dolly for the very first time. I want to bring my YouTube audience with me, and together we can find out if this thing is worth its weight in gold or what. Now, the reason this thing makes sense for me is because look where I live. I have this narrow driveway separated by gates on either side. And so in order to back the horse trailer into this driveway, I essentially have nightmares. You know, I'm very new to this whole trailer towing thing. I don't have a lot of practice. And the very first time that I was backing this thing in, I was white knuckling it the whole time. I did manage to do it over time, but I think this thing is going to make the task much easier. And then further on in the future, down the road, when I actually have a sauna on wheels and I'm at a scenic location, hopefully this thing will also enable me to, you know, pull the trailer exactly in the spot that I want, maybe a little bit closer to the beach, that kind of thing. All right, so let's hook this thing up to the trailer and we'll see if it works. And that'll be that. So the very first issue that I have with my new trailer is that it's missing a trailer jack. So there's no crank handle right there. Hi, Masya. Always whining. Don't get a Siamese cat. They're very, very vocal. As I was saying, this thing is missing a trailer jack crank. So there's no way of lowering or raising the trailer. Thus, I have to use a jack, and this is kind of like the super ghetto way of doing that. So don't follow my lead here. This is the first thing I'm going to change. I'm going to cut that thing out and weld a new one in. But for the purposes of today's video, I'm going to be very careful and do it my way. All right, let's hook this thing up. Just like that.
You got little etchings on the windows.
Right?
We're gonna remove those and frame them. Hey,
no,
Marcia.
those things are bomb diggity. I'm keeping them.
Oh yeah.
And then we lock it into place. Boom. I like the sound of that. Get all this garbage out of the way. Next, we're gonna remove these, throw them on the inside. Number two. Okay, so now this thing has a couple different options. There's a slow speed and there's a fast speed. I like to try everything on slow first. So I'm gonna set the dial to slow, and moment of truth. I'm gonna switch to hands-free because I want to focus on the trailer and not the GoPro. There we go. All right, let's try fast. Woo! Look at this thing. Here's the issue that I'm having. So the deep groove is catching the wheels and it's high centering these wheels. And so when they turn, there's nothing for them to grab. So let me see if I can figure this out real quick. One-handed, I'm pulling a 2,400 pound trailer. Look at that. That should do me. That's pretty good for now. So with that TX6000, I was able to pull this trailer from the backyard to the front relatively easily. This trailer weighs about 2,400 pounds. So that's not something I could have done, you know, just with grunt force, or even if I did have a nice trailer jack with a wheel, there's just no way that I could have pulled the trailer from the backyard to the front. So my first impression is very, very positive. Obviously, this is just the beginning. I have many more weeks and months to play around with this thing and perfect my technique and learn about it. and I intend to keep making videos. So stay tuned. I like it. I like it a lot.